What's up? Wes Clark here, one half of the Clark Brothers and co-creator of the new series Groupie, now available on Tubi. I'm here right now with 4 easy steps for you to enjoy this series and support your boy at the same time. Step 1. Download the Tubi app. You can find it in the Play Store, the App Store, or even on Roku, Fire Stick, or any other smart TV. Step 2. Go to the search bar, type in the word Groupie. It should be the first movie that shows up. Step 3. Enjoy the show. And step 4. Make sure you like, add to your favorites, and share with your friends.
You make it sound so easy.
Because it is that easy, Sydney. So go out and support your boy. Check out Groupie, the blueprint of a self-made millionaire.
Are you ready to take that step?
What's up? It's your boy Heaven Hollywood back on IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor in case you didn't know it. It's icydk.blog. Make sure you check them out on all mobile devices and the World Wide Web. Before we get started, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Let's go so you don't miss one video. You know where we're starting. We're starting off with Rihanna. So before we even get into it, Rihanna became one of the most talked about topics in Twitter history. She had 3.2 million tweets. She also received, received 400,000 tweets, and Rihanna with 200,000 tweets. So that was all on her performance, her Super Bowl halftime performance last night. And also Twitter crashed right towards the end of her performance. Twitter had went down. So Rihanna went through, she came through with her set. She went through about 13 songs, of course. And the first thing that I have to say about her performance is you really realize, the first thing I realized once the performance was over was, you could never beat Rihanna in her verses. She came up here, she did 13 hits, right? 13 hits. And you pretty much remembered, like, wait a minute, she didn't do this, she didn't do that one, she didn't do Please Don't Stop the Music, she didn't do SOS. You're like, man, she left out some hits. So if she went up there and did 13 hits just like that, and you can count about another 10 that she left out, you're like, 10 to 15. Yeah, y'all forget it, man. You could never, this girl be unbeatable in the verses. To me, that's the first, me personally, that's what I'm thinking, that she ended like, damn, nobody could beat her in the verses. You need somebody like Janet Jackson, all right, to even give her competition. Now, let's get to the performance. To me, it was a typical Rihanna performance. And this is what you're going to get most of the time. Like I've told people, I've seen Rihanna live 7 times. She's never been trash, but she's only been exceptional one time that I've seen her. Like one Rihanna concert I went to, I'm like, damn, she was way better than what she normally is. Other than that, Rihanna is going to give you a solid performance. I like to equivalent to it. I like to equate it to, like, when you get your report card, you have like C pluses, C's. You might have 1 or 2 B minuses, 1 B plus. You know what I mean? It's like the report card's like, okay, my average is 75, 70 to 75, but I passed. Hell, I don't care. At least I have no failing grades. You know what I'm saying? That's how Rihanna is, performing wise. She's going to give you a solid performance, but because she has so many hits, you're like in awe because she has so many hits. You're there. And on top of that, haven't seen her in so long. You know what I mean? So that adds to the mystique of, is she going to do a new song? Is she going to, come out with a guest? Well, she ended up not coming out with a guest. And if you guys tuned into my video, I let you know that she had guests scheduled, but then because of incidences, she did not bring the guests out. And then at the last minute, said she didn't want Jay doing the umbrella because she was scheduled to, no clocks to my stones, because he helped her put the show together, and he had his part in there. But at the end, she decided, you know what, I just want to just do this. Let me have this moment. I'm going to do this because I'm going to tell you, like they said, the truth behind the video is titled "The Truth Behind the Performance." I'm going to give you all the truth. Rihanna really does not. This might be the last time you see Rihanna on stage for a minute. As you can see, she's pregnant again. Congratulations to her and A$AP Rocky. So that she's not going to be on stage or do a tour for a minute. Especially, she's got a new baby that's only 1 or maybe under 1. Now she's going to have a new child. So this may have been the reason why she was doing all of those songs, like she said, a celebration of her music, because it's not going to be, you're not going to see her too often. You're not going to see her. I think the next time you'll see Rihanna, like now, I did get word that her people working on a residency. And that'll probably take place in 2024. It won't be 2023. But you will hear the deal of a residency struck, in some kind of upcoming weeks. All right? So sometime upcoming weeks, you will hear that she struck a residency. Now, again, I'm going to give you my thought on it. A lot of people are saying that they liked it. There's a lot of people saying that it was trash. People like, of course, you knew Donald Trump. Doesn't matter what Rihanna would have done. He was going to say it was trash because he hates Rihanna. All right, but it was not trash. It was far from trash. And a lot of people, even the interpreter, even the interpreter went viral. Justina Miles, shout out to Justina Miles. She went viral, so people are going to be looking for her now. People are hitting up her IG. You know what I mean? Well, look at her. Everybody was loving the interpreter, Justina Miles. So, shout out to Rubi. It was a performance where it was solid. She went through the thing. For her, I was nervous when she went high up in that sky with that belly. I was like, oh man. So, and then as far as the symbolisms, wasn't this kind of, even though I spotted some things, I'm not going to bring up, I'm not going to, damper her performance. I spotted a couple of things, but it was nothing compared to what we've used to seeing and what we just saw in the Grammys and what we saw at the MTV Music Awards last year. I mean, this was like a Disney performance. So those people make this look like, Minnie Mouse. So shout out to Rihanna. You're not gonna be getting no new music, but maybe this is definitely gonna bring some of her old music back up to the top of iTunes. And I know a lot of people was very happy. Rolling Stone ranks this the 8th best Super Bowl performance in history. The point of her revealing, she revealed the baby bump. I mean, a lot of people are excited about that. Some people weren't excited about it, but I mean, she looked like it was, she looked like Rihanna, and she looks like she was, it doesn't look like she hasn't been on stage in 6 years. It didn't, and for the amount of time, now we see why she didn't put in that much practice. Now we see why she got off to a late start. She was probably sick half the time. But I can't show any of the performance here because I'll get in trouble. But she effortlessly went through that like it was just the end of her tour. So that I will give her credit for. She didn't look nervous up there in the sky. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't look like she was worried. She looked very calm. And hey, you got to give her credit for that. I give it about a 6 because, like I said, it wasn't spectacular, but it definitely wasn't trash. So I give it like a 6 on the performance. And like I said, this is going to be it for a minute for Rihanna. I expect to hear the residency announcement. And other than that, we'll see her performing probably at the Oscars. So we're going to be doing some more videos about some of the things that took place during the Super Bowl performance. Shout out to Rihanna. We had daytime. Before the Super Bowl, we had daytime entertainment. So DDG, as you know, dates Halle Bailey. Dates Halle Bailey. All right, Halle Bailey. Well, we'll say Halle Bailey dates DDG. A lot. I've always been skeptical about this relationship because I'm like, yeah, I know people say, oh, DDG's already a millionaire. He probably got more money than Halle Bailey. Yeah, he probably has more money than Halle Bailey, but we all know who's the big star in this relationship, right? So DDG has a lot of exes, and you also know that he was in a kind of a scandal with Ruby Rose a few years ago, and Ruby Rose said he abused her. He lied on her and he abused her. And there was, receipts out there. Now, he's dating Halle Bailey. And now, of course, Ruby Rose. The first thing that happened is there was a video of Halle in a t-shirt, a white shirt with black writing. Ruby Rose tweeted, having your B word, wear my clothes, is crazy. So that tweet ended up going viral because she said that pretty much DDG had Halle in her clothes. And then she said, I like Halle, but DDG is a weirdo for sure. So then people started bringing back old text messages of her saying, oh, DDG got the best D. DDG beats this P up and this, that, and the other. And then once they did that, Ruby Rose got upset and she started revealing recent DMs from DDG. Recent DMs. This is what she was saying. She was saying DDG still hits her up. Whenever DDG sees her with another man, he hits her up, talks to her. And that he comes off like that. He comes off like that, like somebody who he's got Halle in his back pocket. He knows that she's not the confrontational type, but he still wants to sneak around with the bad girl. So that's what she was pretty much revealing. So everybody was getting on DDG, a lot of Halle Bailey fans getting on, but then there was some mad at Ruby Rose saying, oh, you're just jealous. You're not going to break them up. Why you would want to see Halle Bailey with DDG just to prove a point? This guy doesn't seem to be a very good guy. And after a while, he's going to cheat on you, as he proved with Ruby Rose. All right? Or be abusive. Next, you know what do you want him putting hands on Halle next? Everybody's caping for Halle. They're getting mad at Ruby Rose instead of getting mad at DDG. If this was Chloe, would y'all have that same energy? Would y'all still be sticking up for Chloe? Or would you be saying, oh, Chloe's stupid? I'm talking about Chloe Bailey. Hell, Chloe Kardashian. No, but we're going to say Chloe Bailey because that's her sister. If this was Chloe Bailey, y'all be saying, Chloe's stupid. She gets what she deserves and this, that, and the other because she shouldn't be with that guy. DDG's response when he found out she was leaking his DMs was, oh, I hate this B. I swear I hate this B. And Halle Bailey responded, looks like she's sticking by DDG. Oh, the devil's busy. The devil's working. Don't believe it. This, that, and the other. So, I mean, I don't know how we can't believe DMs. So people are going to believe what they want to believe. Halle Bailey will probably not leave him, because she don't want to hear people say, I told you so, and you should have never been with that guy. And then she's going to be hearing people say, oh, no, Ruby Rose is just trying to break y'all up. So y'all make the decision. You want Halle Bailey to stay with DDG? Keep that same energy if she stays with him and he goes upside her head next. Keep that same energy. Let me know. Do you think she should stay with him and give him another chance, or does she think she should end it now before things get worse? Let me know down in the comments what you think. Let me know what you thought of Rihanna's performance. All right, and we'll be back with more videos. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network.